Hey, what's going on, Recovery Kicks family? It's your boy Garrett back again with another content-enriched video. Today we're going to be talking about the Jesus shoe, another crazy release by the MSCHF guy. If you guys aren't familiar, he released the Satan shoe and the Jesus shoe. Jesus shoe was first. But before I go any further, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Definitely helps out the channel oh so much. And be on the lookout for the hidden clue that I'm going to drop later on the video. I'm not going to tell you where. You're just going to have to watch. So, without further ado, we're just go ahead and get into that footage. Roll it. So today's video is about the Gabriel Wally, quote unquote, MSCHF shoe, and it's called Walks on Water, or the Jesus shoe. I have my own thoughts about this shoe, about MSCHF in general. What I will say about him is that I like his creative feel, and I like what he's doing. Obviously, as an artist, we're made to break molds, and I think that Gabriel did that with both of the shoes, the Satan shoe and the Jesus shoe. But just like in the last video I posted, you're more than welcome to draw your own conclusions. I don't know what side you support or if you support any. When I look at the shoe, obviously what I'm looking at is colorways, the whole history behind the shoe, and what it's doing to the culture. And if you cross your T's and dot your I's on all three of those points, is it a hot shoe? You be the judge. So let's get into the facts here. So the Nike MSCHF INRI Nike Air Max 97 quote unquote Jesus shoe was released back on October 8th, 2019. This shoe literally sold out in a minute. And now the only places you can get these shoes are some of the larger reselling sites out there, StockX. I'm not sure about if GOAT has any, but it's almost doubled in price just based off of not a lot being in circulation. Maybe it's the counterpart of the Satan shoe being released, but regardless, the shoe sits at around $3,000 currently. And I think the other prices you see here, the $2,500, is just a different size. So, not say the least, it is a super dope shoe and is in high demand. So when I look at a shoe, obviously the visual is what I see first. So let's touch on that. First, inside the shoe, you have the Vatican red insole scented with frankincense and a steel crucifix on the shoelace. And then you have the inscription from Matthew, which is Matthew 14:25. And you have some like bluish liquid on the inside of the air bubble there. And they say that comes from the Jordan River. Now, when you look at this shoe, it kind of grabs your eye. Anything that's going to have some liquid floating around in the air bubble will probably grab your eye, but also the pendant too there. So the shoe with the 1425 on the side got the name because that's when Peter saw Jesus walking on water. Now, you guys can make your own, this decision based off of what you believe inside of the air bubble. But if it is infused with holy water, hey, that's cool. It's a lot better to be infused with that than the alternative or its counterpart there, the Satan shoe. But the shoe tells one, faith is the Messiah, and believe it or not, there's actually holy water from the Jordan River, and it really is walk on water experience because literally there's water inside the sole. This came from dlmag.com, and it states that in fact there really is liquid in the shoe. But another thing I want to bring up too is obviously the whole Nike lawsuit. So Nike sues this same designer who made this shoe for the Satan shoe, right? And he brings up in the the testimony, says, hey, well, what about the previous shoe? Well, why didn't you guys sue me for the the Jesus shoe? So Nike comes back and says, oh, well, we're going to throw that in there because you're not selling the shoe at that moment. I tend to sit on the side of they probably were okay with this shoe and they weren't okay with the other one. But I have also seen other lawsuits out there from Nike that when they didn't give consent to somebody customizing one of the shoes and then selling it at mass production. Even though the shoe wasn't a mass produced shoe, it definitely hit circulation. There are pairs out there. So any sort of collector that definitely has their hands on this shoe, keep it. I definitely would keep it, especially after the most recent release of MSCHF shoe, which is the Satan shoe. This one is going to jump the billboards, if you will, in the resale market. But yeah, I like the shoe. I think it sits pretty on whatever type of wear. If you're gonna wear jeans, if you're gonna wear shorts, or maybe some joggers with it. Definitely a shoe that I would have probably bought if I would have had a chance about purchasing it. But again, you guys can be your own critics. You guys can make your own decisions. I'm just here to give all the information. Day in the life of a reseller. This is what it is. So here's one more view of the shoe. I really like it. I think it's got some cool accents to it. I definitely would support this shoe. I would have tried to buy this shoe just to have on ice, and maybe would have brought out, on special occasions, but definitely a shoe that I can stand behind. I like Gabriel, Wally and what he's doing. I don't support his other decisions as far as, the shoe in itself, but I like how he's breaking the mold. And obviously, Recovery Kicks, man, we just here to deliver the information. So if you guys like our videos, make sure to hit that follow, hit that like, and hit that subscribe button. And hopefully you all got the hint that we dropped in. So good luck to our winner. We'll see what happens. Tap in.